Hey everybody, welcome back to Curly Views for Use. It's Curly here. Amber just uploaded, it's probably still February 1st in her timeline, maybe onto the 2nd. Let's see, what she's got for us today. If you are new, hi, I'm Curly. Please subscribe. If you do, you will be helping out a very new YouTuber who saw women like Amberlynn Reid and Foodie Beauty successful, albeit negative. And I think that female women of color should come on here and especially share their experience, because this is just, it's the complete opposite of my experience, and I want to comment on it. All right, well, thanks for stopping by once more, and let's get into the video. All right, Amber, what you got for us today, girl?
February 2nd, and I'm just getting ready for the day. I woke up just a little bit ago. So as you guys remember, yesterday I was trying to be super productive, distract myself, and all that good stuff.
Oh, Amber.
And I put my perfumes in my closet.
Amber.
I walk through this closet 9 million times a day. So now I'm never going to forget to put perfume on.
Amber. This shape is like quality, man. Oh, Amber.
Because I used to always forget to put perfume on. And now, I'm not. Okay, you guys, so normally it would be my shot day today, but it hasn't came in the mail. It's shipping. So from the looks of it...
All right, so now we have to reiterate that she has to do her semaglutide still. Okay, great.
I will be doing that on Tuesday, so we'll be doing it then. Because as you guys know, my grocery days are my shot days. And I'm about to give you guys a grocery haul. I do want to make it very clear, I'm not watching what I eat, I'm watching how much I eat, because I just do not have the capacity right now. Like, I'm going through a lot. And I'm telling you, if I start eating just like broccoli and chicken, I'm going to spiral even more. I have not quote-unquote binged in easily a year and a half.
Doubtful. That's not that. She just said a year. She's gonna add even more months to it. That's an absolute delusion. There's no way that she hasn't binged since then. Okay, so how is it that Amberlynn is able to make YouTube a monetary platform for herself? She like openly binges. You know what I mean? We even heard from Beck say that she lies, so, which we all knew anyway, but now confirmation. So at what point does she get to not, like, when is enough?
I'll tell you, since I've been in Oklahoma, I haven't. So that's been almost like a year and a half. So I want to stick to that, and I feel like with how my mentals feel right now, if I start just like eating lettuce and broccoli, I'm going to be so beyond triggered. I know myself.
Her food looks absolutely disgusting, and it is just a vegetable, some starch, and fat.
So anyways, let's do a grocery haul. We have eggs, and I'm going to be putting my groceries away as I haul the food. So I got some of these.
Oh yeah, no, we noticed, girl.
Popcorns.
We notice. Yeah, we notice you do all that because you leave the refrigerator wide the fuck open and the freezer like a crazy person. Well, your booty hole is gonna burn.
Type deal I've never had before, so I'll definitely do a taste test. I got pesto tortellini Amy's TV dinner, fire roasted tomato and garlic classico spaghetti sauce, some Budok spicy ramen. So I got 2 of these ground turkey breasts, 99% fat-free. So this is a veggie loaf Amy's TV dinner. It is like meatloaf, but it's just vegetables. I got one of her chili mac bowls, which is one of my favorites. Creamy coconut outshine bar, one of my favorite treats lately. And then I really enjoy making BLTs and sandwiches, so I got the whole grain 15 grain bread. Got some grape Uncrustables.
Bro, she literally could hire somebody to do the shopping for her, to make the meals for her. But again, Amberlynn's just a horrible person. I'm just gonna point out where she's going wrong.
Y'all, they literally have heart-shaped pasta, so I was like, I need to get this. Got some rotisserie seasoned chicken breast lunch meat, more milk, a red onion, pine sol, 2 boxes of bacon, hot and spicy.
I wonder why we didn't go with her to the store.
Duke's sausages, highly recommend. Keep them in the fridge. Mozzarella string cheese. I need
her booty hole, but she can't reach it anyway. Oh, that sounds even worse. Oh.
Mix some individual original Pringles.
Look
and
at all
also some
this.
sour cream and onion ones. Nutty Buddies. Last but not least, some of these beef and bean.
Isn't this weekly? She can literally hire somebody to make the food, cook it for her, and have it prepared.
Frozen burritos.
Oh, it's just a little brush. It's just a little brushing. Are we just a brushing? Oh, such a good boy.
That poor
Whenever I
animal.
brush him, he thinks that we're playing a game. Are we playing a game?
What do you do?
Oh, you hear him purring?
Dude, how is she even... how is she even laying there? Oh.
I'm genuinely having a hard time right now. It's like one of those moments that like I just...
Oh,
so fucking bad. It's like the shit. Genuinely, it comes in waves. Like, even right now, I'm fucking drowning. Like, having BPD makes it to where, like, regulating your emotions is, like,
She has to look at herself.
Impossible, depending on, like, how many times you've, like, exercised and, like, practiced that, like,
you don't exercise.
Muscle. My BPD is, like, the worst when I'm in a relationship.
You haven't been diagnosed with BPD.
People who suffer with it.
Look, she can't help it. She just can't help. The girl can't help it. She just can't help it.
So just coming out of a relationship, like, I have genuinely practiced regulating my emotions more than I
haven't
in a very, very long time. Not to bring up.
Well, girl, you're not doing it. I don't know if you missed it, but you're not doing it. So if you're practicing something that you're not doing correctly, that doesn't count as practice.
People don't really want to bring up, but when I was in a relationship with Erica, I almost didn't care as much to regulate my emotions because, like, we were long distance and all the suffering kind of landed on me. But it's different when I was with Tom.
Is she sitting? Like, what? I'm just trying to figure out the dimensions of the situation. I'll try to add maybe a stick figure of kind of what looks like's happening. She's so gross.
Especially, like, while I was in Wisconsin for those 3 months, every day you have to practice regulating your emotions because when you have BPD, everything is a million times stronger than the average. So I'm almost like,
you're so special
for those experiences because
I
do feel myself improving. It's not a lot, but it's genuinely
for sure
to where I'm like, wow, I noticed a difference.
Wow.
And I think by going to therapy, and if you didn't watch my last vlog, my first, like, true appointment.
One fucking session, y'all. One fucking session where she completely lied to her provider, allegedly. I'm saying this because I don't believe Amberlynn Reid ever tells the truth. She wants that spark to go in your eye, and that's what she chases. She's a manipulator and an abuser.
With my new therapist this Thursday, I think going to therapy is definitely going to help with that. And we're actually going to be doing EMDR therapy, which helps people with BPD and CPTSD, which I have both of those things, from what she told me during the consultation.
And I've mentioned this a couple times before. CPTSD is, the C stands for complex, and then PTSD, we all know what that stands for. The difference between PTSD and complex CPTSD is that with complex, it's routinely trauma. It's regular trauma that you've lived through. It's not one incident. It's not one source. It's traumatic event after traumatic event after traumatic event. I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder because of my history. Again, if you're new, hi, I'm Curly. Feel free to subscribe. I started a channel because if women like Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn Reid are on the internet, then I definitely should be as a person of color, who, and this goes into my PTSD. My parents were neglectful. I have a parent who was a drug addict and one who was an alcoholic and neglectful. So, yay, hi, welcome. So what I kind of do is I don't know, I like to call Amber on her bullshit when she goes into that type of stuff, like the way she treats her mother as, you know, an addict, the way she acts, I believe she's an addict, and cases like this where, so I am in therapy, I have a therapist, a couple other, physicians, part of my team to help me get better, and along with the CPTSD, that isn't necessarily like a diagnosis. That is more of to describe the situation, like I just mentioned in those examples. So she's adding the CPTSD because, yes, she, I'm sure, experienced multiple traumas, which bred this monster that she turned into. I am not a monster. She's fucking horrible. And she and her whole underage thing, it's too much. She's a bad person. She needs help if she wants to stay around. Which again, I don't think she wants to. Anyway, sidebar. I also got diagnosed with ADHD. Hello. So I'm a late diagnosed ADHD or ADDer. So hey, I don't believe she's diagnosed with, quite frankly, anything because she doesn't go to the doctor. So that's where I land on that. She doesn't go to the doctor, therefore she hasn't been formally diagnosed with this. The only thing she knows is that she's severely morbidly obese. Let's be real.
Very trauma focused, which is exactly why.
And she does have binge eating disorder.
I have these issues is due to trauma. Wow. sitting here and calmly talking to you guys has actually made me feel better. I've calmed down. I probably edited out a ton because this clip is 7 minutes long, and
she can't help but to look at herself to see how her lie's going.
Yeah, no, we're going to be editing this down majorly, but I think just like talking to you guys actually helps. Sometimes like I'll distract myself with like Legos or journaling, taking Twinkie on a longer walk than usual. Just like for me, anything to distract myself. So this is like a really good outlet for me.
She's such a liar.
Just like being able to like have these video diaries, and I just appreciate you guys listening. Truly.
Is this her first time on the internet?
Hey guys, it is the next day. It's February 3rd, and I just want to say I'm very upset with myself. As quick as I can lose 13 pounds in a week of water weight, I can also pretty much almost gain that back. So we're going to try to do 10 days of calories again. I've just been in a really bad headspace, mental headspace.
How about you just do one day, and then when you make it through the one day, you do 2 days, and then when you make it through that second day, go for 3. Like, this is so
I literally have not been caring about how much I've been eating or anything like that. So I'm like super swollen, like my lymphedema leg.
Kind of like you were binging. It's because you just got all those groceries, girl. You made one of everything.
Which, by the way, I now have lymphedema in both legs, but I'm referring to my right one, the one that's bigger. Like,
Show us.
Extremely swollen. I prefer counting my calories and seeing how much I'm eating. I don't care what I'm eating right now. For me, it's all about being in a calorie deficiency.
All right.
Okay, guys. So today is February 4th.
Let's investigate.
I just woke up.
Why would she put this up? I want to investigate. Twinkie Star sticker. All right, we got a face gem. We got a wing liner. Hair looking greasy as per usual. I did notice her choker. It's a little bit backwards. That looks like that should be in the back because, you know, usually it's uniform look. All right, let's get down. Okay, shoulders. Bam! What is that? Is that why she's wearing this low cut? And I'm sorry for everyone. I will try to blacken, I'll do my best. Why would she be showing whatever that is? Know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying? Girl, we see you every day.
I don't care what I'm eating right now. For me, it's all about being in a calorie deficiency. So we're starting the 10 days of counting calories and weighing myself today. I'm going to take Twinks out. I'm going to weigh myself.
Yeah, and see her choker's been spun. She's such a loser.
And then I'm going to get in the shower, and I will catch up with you guys when I'm done and ready for the day. Okay, guys, so it has literally already been half of the day, and I'm finally back to vlogging. We have some updates.
This is the day of her. I need a calendar. I need like a 30-day calendar to put up. I'll try to put that up too. Maybe I can fill this empty space in her dead apartment. We're definitely holding on to this black dress for life. This looks like her Tuesday stream, probably stream 3.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with my weigh-in. So here's that.
Hello. It's ready.
Stepping on.
509.4 pounds.
509.4.
And then we just start at day 1 again.
Literally horrific.
She's such a weirdo.
I am so swollen. Literally the only thing I could do is like move forward.
I didn't even look at what the weight was. What was it?
509.4.
Oh, okay, who cares?
It just sucks that like I gain weight like triple or maybe even quadruple as quickly as I would.
You weigh triple, if not quadruple.
If I like didn't have that, it genuinely just sucks.
As if you were a healthy human being. Again, I don't think Amberlynn strives for body as her temple thing. I think she just, as long as her mind's at peace with it, she's cool.
So I showered.
The meat suit doesn't matter.
Obviously got ready for the day. I also ended up eating while I was doing some work on my computer. So I had a poke bowl and a Nutty Buddy. So I'll show you that here.
Nutty Buddy.
All right, so I'm going through a food fixation where I love me a poke bowl. So it's crab and like just a bunch of vegetables like jalapeno, edamame. Is that even a vegetable? I don't know. Corn, like the list can literally go on and on. I guess I could put my little order thing right here for you guys to see.
Yeah, so we're ordering that out. I don't believe that she's not. Look at her, like she can't not check herself out. And then here's your shout out that she cleans. Like, I can't. She's so delusional.
But that was 662 calories, also a Fanta, 0 calories, and then I had a Nutty Buddy for 310 calories, so it came out to 972 calories. Super delicious. Obviously, it was a very high-calorie meal.
Delicious. It was super delicious. Obviously, I was able to just eat what I want. It was super delicious.
Like, shut the fuck up,
like, I was genuinely so full, I couldn't even finish my poke bowl. I also did some Instagram Q&A. I do like to keep that strictly for Instagram, but I'm going to add a couple of the questions that I did.
And you can't help yourself.
So here's that. So I've not been with them in almost 5 years. I am a completely different person than I was then. And I'm sure Beck is also a different person than they were then. Nothing was perfect. And I'm going to let you know that Some of the things that Beck has said has been true, and some of the things have been flat out lies.
There you go.
No matter what I say, if I defend myself or not.
What is it? If you want the truth out here, ALR, what is it then? What is your truth? What is true? What was false? Call it out by name. She just pussyfoots around so she doesn't have to accept responsibility when people know that she's fucking lying. It's so annoying. It's such addict behavior, and it's so fucking annoying because it's food for her, and that's like a daily thing for humans, you know? At least with like, you know, when my parents would talk to me or talk to anybody, whatever, I was an observer, you know what I mean? And this is exactly how conversations would go. It's to make sure that they can get out of it and change, quote unquote, change their mind, change their opinion, go back on whatever, you know, the context of the conversation you had with them. Like, it's not their fault. There's no responsibility for it.
People will choose.
And I'm actually surprised that Amberlynn hasn't necessarily moved on to the point of she doesn't really give a fuck. You know, like, I feel like Feedy Beauty's in that mental space. Like, she doesn't give a fuck. Amberlynn gives a fuck still. She, like, has to, because she has her viewers who are just everything to her, you know?
I believe Beck. That is the way my whole YouTube career has gone. It's not going to be any different now.
Beck was the last one that you had. Well, I guess not technically now, but one of the last girlfriends that you had. This was happening before Beck, you crazy bitch.
Rather people believe every single thing that they said just to protect my mental health.
Oh, you're such a martyr.
To defend myself to a bunch of people who already have their opinion made up.
Yeah, don't defend yourself.
You know, to be honest, I would rather come clean about the stuff that's true than like sit there and like defend myself over the stuff that isn't true. I just realized that. Like, I would rather be like, yeah, like, I'm gonna take full accountability.
And
that did happen. Those things did happen. But the stuff that I have to defend myself on, girl, I would rather sit in like a lava, like a bowl of lava, and just let my skin burn off at that point, like, truly. And that genuinely stands. Like, some of the things that Beck is saying is actually leaving me so shocked. And I'm more than willing to take accountability and admit where I was wrong, literally 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and 7 years ago. Like, it's been so long since we've been together, and I'm just not the same person as I was.
This is the same woman who said to another woman through the internet that she needs to let it go when Amberlynn tried to cheat with her wife. Like, what?
I think it's very apparent. Beck is responding to things where, like, I was at, like, a very vulnerable state. Things that we went through together, like, having to do with my mobility and things like that. Like, that's not okay, like, sharing those types of things. I understand wanting to, like, share, like, in the ways that I might have mistreated you as a girlfriend.
No, it's completely fine to share, baby girl, because you know what? Most of us fucking think that you were just using Beck to embarrass her. As another form of embarrassment, you were having her do these things for you that you didn't need her to do. Because it was definitely manipulation, girl. Like, come on. Just admit your villainy and we can move along.
Which I wasn't the greatest girlfriend back then. I can 100% like take accountability in that.
No,
but I think bringing up like my mobility issues, lying about certain things, exaggerating to make certain things seem way worse than what they were, like answering questions that genuinely have nothing to do with like sharing your side of the story, and it's more so just, for the lack of a better term, it just feels like a bunch of people just sitting there talking shit.
We are talking shit because you suck, you're a bitch, nobody cares, I don't like you. There you go. Dude, I really don't like this person. Like, if I were in a room with her, she would definitely know I don't like with her. Or I was gonna say don't fuck with her, and then I wanted to keep it PG, but then here we are, guys. I tried. No, this is not a girl that I would fuck with. This is not the type of person I would fuck with. If anything, I can't, if she was the friend of a friend and then they brought her around, I'd say I can't hang out with you anymore. Like, that's where I'm at. I'm severing any ties if they have a tie to a person like this, because I wouldn't. Therefore, if you do, that's an extension of me, and I'm not. Nope. She sucks.
How I feel
just
doesn't matter. I'm not going to defend myself towards the lies, but I will take accountability for the truth. More than anything, in this current time, like, I need to protect my peace. Like, I was with Beck for almost 5 years.
So what about when you and Destiny would hang out with a 16-year-old as you guys were adults? What about when you let another adult who obviously had predatory thoughts in their mind to that underage person? You're fucking disgusting. And this is another addict tactic that like, they throw the whole thing at you on top of another thing on top of it. They talk about everything else and go in a circle, but they will not specifically talk about anything. And if you do bring it up to them, they will act as if they didn't hear you. I am suddenly, deaf, dumb, and blind. Oh, my computer went out. I would see her like shutting her computer. Like, she doesn't address anything.
There's a lot of things that they did or said or whatever that I can sit here and be like, well, guess what? Guess what they did? I can also share my side, but I'm not going to. All right, you guys, so I'm about to do my members live stream. I got my...
Bitch, you did share your side. That's your channel. She's so fucking dumb.
Blanket, and I'm all comfy, and I'm about to do it now. So if you guys want to be part of the memberships, you can press a little join down below. There's also a link in the description box.
Don't give her money,
and I
guys.
see you guys there. Okay, you guys, so it is currently an intermission for my live stream. I've been live for 1 hour and 16 minutes. There's 111 people watching. Thank you so much. It has genuinely been really heavy on the Beck talk, which I understand that. I've been crying. I have taken accountability, really embarrassing things, and it's just been a lot. It's been like a very heavy live stream. I'm not gonna lie. I have a lot of support. I have a few trolls. But yeah, we're taking an intermission. They have no idea that I'm actually vlogging right now because I tilted up my laptop and they're looking at the ceiling. But someone wanted to go get some cigarettes across the street, and like I was like, if you guys need to get a drink or get some popcorn or whatever it is you need to do, because we still have like 45 minutes to go. So just like a little tiny intermission.
Oh yeah, because everybody needs a fucking snack, don't they, Amber? Don't go nowhere without a snack. Amber, this isn't cool. It's not cool to abuse people and then not acknowledge and repent for your abuses.
Intermission is consisting of petting the baby girl. We have one right here. And petting the baby boy. We have one right here. And talking to you guys. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. It seems pointless to even try to explain or defend my name ever in any sort of situation because people already have their idea of me.
Ever in any sort of situation, you don't want to defend yourself because you were wrong and you don't admit that you're wrong. That's why. All of this could be summed up with I was wrong. And Amberlynn cannot do that. And the fact that she wants other people to acquiesce to her in those types of situations and admit they were wrong, the delusion that she isn't ever wrong is like so thick.
Get it? Whoa, my eyeliner slays. Sorry. I fully am accountable and acknowledge those moments and why that can be traumatic for them. And I am apologizing.
Bro, this is like a snowflake episode, man. She just brings it to us.
And remorseful, and I feel horrific. And I know people are gonna like twist.
This is her remorse. Okay.
I'm about to have 2 of these beef and bean burritos. It's 290 calories each.
Dude,
so that's $5.80 for 2 of them. Okay, guys, so I'm actually...
She probably had 2 or 3 the night before or whatever. She has been, the past couple days.
In the middle of getting...
It's not just the burrito. It's the burrito, and then I had a sandwich, and then I did this, and then I did that. Like, I don't know. She just doesn't get it.
It was pretty much like a BLT, but without
she doesn't want to get
add some onion, add some chicken lunch meat. And then I had a coconut outshine bar, which I forgot to take a video, and I forgot to take a photo, but I'm still telling you, it was literally just like a coconut, like, ice cream bar type deal, which was only 110 calories.
Like, why does she have to tell us exactly what it is? Say you had a fucking popsicle, dude. She's lying. She plans on having probably another Nutty Buddy. She's going to clear out whatever they bought the night before at the grocery store.
Coconut, like, ice cream bar type deal.
Yeah, it was just that, it's just an ice cream bar, and it's not even ice cream. It's a fruit bar, but she probably has ice cream too. All right, check it out. She's gonna look at herself when she talks about the 2100.
10 calories, so in total today I've had 2,147, and that is all I will be having for the night.
Right,
and
there.
All the drinks I've had today have been diet, either a Diet Fanta or Diet Dr. Pepper. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this vlog, and I'll see you in my next one.
It's definitely slight, but like that's her tell, is when she checks herself out, because she can't help but to look at herself and see her lie. Like, she likes to lie not only to, her audience, but she likes to lie to herself. It's probably her favorite person to lie to, because she lies about everything that she puts in her mouth. This isn't going to be too much. So in
total today I've had 2,147, and that is all I will be having for the night.
There.
And all the drinks I've had today have been diet.
It's just too easy, but I don't know. Amber, I got nothing for you. If you are here, stop using my fucking sparkle emoji. I'd appreciate it. I wanted to use that, and have been for a couple weeks now. It was my curly thing, you know, curly sparkle, you know, and then you coming up and just being in its presence. You're trying to tarnish it, and I don't appreciate that. All right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by. I really enjoyed this episode because, again, it's Amberlynn burying herself. At one point, like I said, I thought I was watching a snowflake, little documentary type situation, because she's just telling on herself the whole time. Now, who's going back to check out, what she said compared to what actually happened? Because, again, this is like a week and a half ago. Ugh. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys stopping by once more. Have a great rest of your day. Happy Valentine's Day. And make sure you love yourself before you love anybody else. Bye.